过你的眼睛，特别的爱给特别的你，你让我越来越不相信自己。特别的爱给特别的你，我的情人逃不过你的眼睛。特别的爱给特别的你，你让我越来越不相信。
Thank you， 谢谢大家。
Thank you once again. Thank you, Willie, Kenna, and Miracle Band and the Vibe Dance Group. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another round of big applause.
谢谢他们精彩的歌舞表演。
Uncles and aunties, boys and girls, welcome to the Valentine's Day Part 2.
各位嘉宾、各位先生、女士，大家今晚好吗？欢迎今天大家都能够在这么美好的夜晚齐聚一堂，来到我们多伦多台商会所为大家举办的。那么这一次是台商之夜第21届，但是呢，又刚好临近我们昨天才刚刚过情人节，不晓得大家昨天都有没有度过一个浪漫的夜晚呢？
I'm Jeffrey Lee. This beautiful lady is Jennifer Tai.
谢谢大家晚安，谢谢我身旁的 Jeff， 那么我是婉玲 Jennifer， 谢谢。
Come on, MC needs your encouragement. Thank you. Thank you. So as I said, tonight is the Valentine's Day Part 2. I'd like to know, how is your Valentine's Day Part 1? If you have good time, please make some noise.
哇，想必大家昨天晚上呢，应该都度过了一个很浪漫美好的夜晚。那么如果有的话，从刚才的掌声，我们可以稍微知道一些。
If you didn't have good time, please make more noise.
哎呀，如果昨天没有过得太愉快的话呢，给自己一点掌声鼓励好吗？好，大家很 humble。OK。
How about those who didn't make any noise?
啊，那么完全都没有出声的，就是。
Do you know yesterday was Valentine's Day? Okay, for those who didn't make any noise, Jennifer and I were going to give you a test.
哦，今天呢，我们呢，将要弥补昨天，如果你们没有这个好好的庆祝情人节，也许他们吃了元宵庆祝元宵节也不一定。今天呢，这个婉玲跟 Jeff 呢，要给大家呢一个小小的考试。
What is the test?
What is the test? 我们考试的内容是什么呢？
How to prepare for the test?
你知道，这考试最伤脑筋就是事前的准备要充足。
We have a video for you.
对了，这个时候呢，我们来给大家小抄了啊！我们首先呢，先把这段时间呢来交给我们为大家精心准备了我们多伦多台商会整个晚会呢为大家先特别精心看了一下我们整年度呢台商会为大家筹备了什么样的活动。那么过往的时间呢，都为大家呢在这各个地方呢精心准备了什么？一起来看影片。
Okay, now you know this test is different from that test. Okay, so the first question. This test have 3 T. Who can tell me what these 3 T stands for?
啊，这个考题应该算很容易了，应该看完了小抄片段之后知道了。
So
哪3个 T 啊
let's do it together. The first T is Taiwan.
Taiwan,
And the second T is Taipei.
Taipei,
And the third one is Toronto.
Toronto. Here we
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome the board of directors of TESTT.
这时候，让我们掌声欢迎我们多伦多台商会董事会的所有成员进场。
Honorable President Dennis O. Young and President Alan Sung.
让我们掌声来欢迎荣誉会长欧阳建昌先生以及会长滕绍伦先生入场。
Chair of TESTT Charitable Foundation, Mr. Michael Tan. Vice President Jackie Zhou.
慈善基金会会长汤远志先生以及副会长周崇文先生。
Vice President Philip Chong and Treasurer Louis Chong.
副会长张立湖先生以及财务长钟怡龙先生。
Secretary Angie Chen, Director Benson Shi.
秘书长张迎之先生以及理事施永辉先生。
Director Nancy Kung and Director Malin Zheng.
理事龚王琪女士以及理事郑秀敏女士。
Director Ming Feng Chu, Director Johnson Jiang.
理事邱敏峰先生，理事蒋志耀先生，
Director Eva Chen. Director Dorothy Choi.
理事陈怡静女士，理事崔义慧女士，
Director also Taipei President Albert Zhou.
理事兼青商会会长邹义轩先生，
Director also Taipei Vice President Winnie Ye.
理事兼青商会副会长叶启珍小姐，
Director Jeff Xu.
赞助理事史新杰先生。
Thank you. So next we would like to, the test would like to have a toast to all of you. So
还有我们的历届会长
Oh, I'm sorry.
还有我们的这个荣誉会长呢，也要一
yeah,
并
we
邀
would
请他
like
们
to
上台
invite。the past presidents. So please, Wan Ling.
好，首先让我们来先邀请我们的创会会长，也就是林蔡亮亮女士上台。
Miss Kathy Ling, thank you. And the next one is our fifth president, Mr. Arthur Chu.
第5届的会长，也就是朱景汉先生。
And next is our 10th and 11th president, Mr. Johnson Wei.
第10跟第11届的会长魏振兴先生。
And Mr. Davy Guo.
第13届的会长郭建明先生。
Mr. Arthur Pan.
第14届的会长潘延功先生。
Mr. Michael Wu.
第15届的会长胡怡祖先生。
Okay, Mr. Ting Chong.
第18届的会长庄国雄先生。
Mr. Alex Ma.
当然还有我们的第2届的会长马汉斌先生。
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. Jimmy Sun will lead us to sing "O Canada."
请大家起立，由孙家华先生我们领唱加拿大国歌。
With growing heart we see thee rise, the truth most strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand hunger for thee. God is the land, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand hunger for thee. O Canada, we stand hunger for thee.
Please be seated.
请坐，谢谢。
Now, our test leaders would like to give a toast to all of you, to our friends. So please raise your glass.
这时候呢，我们所有董事会的成员呢，将会仅代表多伦多台商会呢，谢谢大家今天的光临，马上要开始我们的祝酒仪式。
thank you. Okay, so are you ready?
大家准
So
备好
let's
了吗？
raise our glass and long live the friendship and the prosperity of TESTT. Cheers!
Cheers！
Thank you very much.
谢谢大家。
Okay, next we would like to invite the president of TESTT to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Alan Sung.
这时候呢，我们要邀请我们本届的会长岑绍伦先生为我们致辞，掌声欢迎。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, friends, and families. I'd like to welcome all of you to our 21st Annual New Year Gala. This year Gala will not only celebrate the Chinese New Year, Year of the Horse, but also mark the celebration of Valentine's Day and the Chinese Lantern Festival. Both happened being yesterday and only happened once every 19 years. This evening, let us love and celebrate together with our loved ones, families, and friends. We have prepared a series of events this evening that will bring hope and love to everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors, especially our title sponsor, Concord ADEX, and also our platinum sponsors, RBC and HSBC. Also, this evening would not be possible without the hard work of our two co-chair, Philip and Jackie, also my vice presidents, and our team of directors, past presidents, and volunteers who put in their hard work year after year to make our gala one of the most anticipated events of the year. Last but not least, I'd like to thank all of you for being here tonight. Your presence and support this evening is what drives us to be the best that we can be. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Alan. As Len said, we couldn't have this wonderful night without today's co-chairs.
对了，那么我们谢谢我们岑会长为我们的致辞。当然呢，还是要另外也要谢谢我们接下来马上为我们致辞的两位这个副会长。
So we would like to invite the co-chairs of tonight's gala, the Vice President Philip Chung and
Jackie Zhou.
让我们掌声欢迎本届台商之夜晚会的共同主席，也是副会长张立璞先生以及周从文先生上台致辞。
Let's give them a big hand.
Good evening. I would like to thank everyone for being here today. Also, would like to thank all the past president, our board members, and all the volunteers. Without you, tonight is not possible. We have spent many nights together, including last night, the Valentine's night. Okay, me and Philip, we spent the whole night together till 12 o'clock. Okay, we prepared many programs for you, and there's a lot of great prize at the end of the program. We hope you enjoy it and have a good night.
各位先生、各位女士、各位贵宾，晚安！欢迎大家光临我们第21届台商之夜。这样子的一个晚会，能够见到这么多的嘉宾在现场，我们感到非常的荣幸。那今天晚上，我们为各位准备了各式各样丰富的节目，有温馨，有浪漫。那当然，这些所有的努力都是来自于我们理事会所有的成员，以及我们会长、前会长们，给予我们非常多的指导。那在这边呢，要向他们所有的理事会成员，还有我们所有的义工们，致上我们最高的谢意。同时呢，也非常感谢我们这一次的晚会的所有的赞助商，没有你们，当然就不会有今天这么成功的晚宴。那在这边，当然，我知道大家喜欢简短的 speech， 所以呢，我也就到此为止。谢谢各位，希望各位有一个美好的夜晚。
Yeah, we didn't know that they spent last night together until now.
So next year, how about we have the 22nd gala and it was a gala celebration before the Valentine's Day.
对了啊，那么也是非常感谢呢。其实他们昨天也是非常的辛劳。那么当然呢，今天晚上呢，看到这么多的嘉宾都能够与会呢，我相信大家互相寒暄的时候也是互相问一下春节好吗？情人节过得好吗？那么今天呢，我们的这个晚会的内容呢，准备了这个非常包罗万象、各项的惊喜、各项的浪漫。
Yeah, we're very excited tonight. We have many friends been here with us. Now we would like to invite them to say a few words. The first honorable guest is the Director General of Taipei Economic and Cultural Office, Mr. Rongquan Wu.
今天呢，我们有很多与会的嘉宾呢，非常开心他们能够跟我们一起同在这个晚会上。那么，首先我们要先邀请驻多伦多台北经济文化办事处吴荣全处长上台为我们致辞，掌声欢迎。
Mr. Rongquan Wu.
Thank you for the master of the ceremony. Good evening. Distinguished guests on the head table, President of TESTT, Aaron, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. On behalf of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office, I would like to, first of all, bring greetings from the government of the Republic of China, Taiwan. I would like to report to you that in 2013, the economic growth in Taiwan barely secured 2.014%. It means that we secure our Minister of Economic Affairs position because he pledged to step down if our economic growth less than 2%. Then I would like to also report to you to the latest development between the relations between Taiwan and China. As you know that last week, the two ministers, Minister of Mainland Affairs of the Republic of China and the Minister of Taiwan Affairs of People's Republic of China, they sat down together and they address each other with their official titles that mark the very good sign of the rapprochement between two sides of Taiwan Strait. Although I have just been here for less than 10 days, but I have been overwhelmed by the hospitality and the momentum of the Chinese society, especially the Taiwan Entrepreneur Society, Taipei Toronto. I believe with their tremendous contribution and the relations, the substantive relations between the Republic of China, Taiwan and Canada will be further strengthened. Finally, let me take this opportunity to bless you, beginning of the Lunar New Year of host, you best health and prosperity. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Director General. Next, we have 4 guests, 4 in 1.
哇哦！接下来呢，我们要邀请4位嘉宾一起上台来。
Let's welcome Honorable Senator Mr. Victor O.
让我们掌声欢迎胡子修参议员。
Honorable Senator Tobias Envergras Jr.
当然还要再欢迎另外一位参议员 Honorable Tobias and Envergras。
And Member of Parliament for Willowdale, Mr. 钟兴亮。
让我们掌声欢迎我们的国会议员梁中兴先生。
Member of Parliament for Oak Ridges, Mr. Paul Calandra.
另外，我们的国会议员 Paul Calandra 也一起上台为我们致辞。
Let's give them a warm welcome.
Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. 大家晚安。我首先先给你们介绍一下我们这4位已经也介绍了。But first of all, let me introduce you Paul Calandra, who will be the speaker on our behalf because he is the parliamentary secretary, actually for the Prime Minister. I also wish to indicate that this is Senator O's first anniversary as a senator, and he was introduced to you exactly a year ago in the same event last year. And I also wish to recognize Senator Tobias Vega because he is probably the senator who lives closest from his country of origin to Taiwan. He's from the Philippines. So, Paul?
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Taiwan Entrepreneur Society, Taipei, Toronto. Jingyang Huai Li. I'm told that that's Happy New Year, and I know I probably messed it up, so forgive me. I did practice it all the way here, and I think I messed it up. My friend Harry Tsai spent a lot of time on the telephone trying to give me the correct pronunciation. I'm sorry, Harry, I messed it up. I want to just thank you all for inviting us back here to celebrate. This is the 21st anniversary of TESTT. And of course, TESTT is an extraordinarily important component of what has helped make the Greater Toronto Area one of the best places in the world in which to do business, in which to live. It is an extraordinarily important part of helping grow our Canadian economy. I want to thank you for all of the work that you do. As you know, the Prime Minister was in town just a couple of days ago on Saturday. He was in Stouffville announcing a brand new infrastructure program. And one of the things the Prime Minister said to me at the time was, as you know, he grew up in Leaside in Toronto. And one of the things he said is how much Toronto and the Greater Toronto Area has changed. And he said this, he said, the reason why Canada is so successful, the reason why the GTA is so successful is because we've always accepted our diversity as a strength and not a weakness. And I think events like this help showcase why it is so important that we continue to recognize and honor our culture, but also respect and honor the fact that we are a great country, a great people who have done great things. So again, thank you very much for having us all here. I appreciate it. I'm going to close with this, Ma Nyan Jing Taun, which I'm told is good fortune for a year of the horse. And I apologize to all my friends for messing that one up as well. Have a very good night and thanks for inviting us.
看样子他的普通话还要再练习一下。大家，我趁这个机会给你们拜一个晚年。那当然在新年的时候，我们大家都有很多关于马成语。不过我这一次听了一个新的，我这次比较是说我们从来没有听过。马到功成或者马到成功两个字都可以用。不过呢，马上发财这是我第一次听到。那还有呢，我跟你这一分享一下，在马年有两样事情，我们大家要特别注意的。这个是第一个呢，我们在马年做事不能够马马虎虎。第二的话呢，在马年的话呢，我们各位绝对要学拍马屁。我请Alan Sam先生上来，我们给他一个贺词。这个是他说 ，Congratulations to Taiwan Entrepreneur Society Taipei Toronto on the very successful celebration of the 21st anniversary of the 2014 New Year's Gala. Thank you for your contribution to our community and to the success of our multiculturalism. 恭祝大家马到成功，万事如意。Signed the Partnership Secretary of Multiculturalism.
Okay, thank you thank you, our honorable guest, Mr. Liang. Mr. Liang, please don't go. Yeah.
Why?
I'm wondering if Mr. Liang was a professional MC before he was elected, because not only today, every time. For example, last time during the Double 10th celebration, Mr. Liang always invited a group of guests. Come to the stage to save our time. So next time, how about you just invited everybody, all the guests, then we can come home at 9:30.
Let me just say that I know that all the guests are the people who stand between you and dinner. So therefore, the quicker they're up here, the faster.
Thank you. That's why I say that next time he can be the MC.
刚才的那一个 这个幽默的话语呢，哎，这个马屁拍的绝对不是马马虎虎。
Oh yeah, 拍
我们
马屁。
马上就学会了他的精神。
Okay, next we would like to invite the Member of Parliament for Trinity Spadina, Miss Olivia Chow.
现在呢，我们要来掌声欢迎我们的国会议员周智慧女士上台，我们致辞欢迎。
Well, good evening. Thank you all for your welcome and congratulate Taiwan Entrepreneur Society for hosting this spectacular dinner. I love celebration and I do love Valentine's Day, so I'm wearing red. And there's a lot to look forward to. You know, 大家晚上好，很高兴我大家一起庆祝马年春节，庆祝这个元宵节，希望2014年马年大吉，怒马精神，马到成功，马上发财。Yeah, very important. Now, speaking about hurry up and getting rich, you know, we noticed that Taiwan have just opened the doors to Canadian beef. So it is going to be very good for Canada's economic growth and our friendship between our two countries. So congratulations on that. And also that recently I wrote a book. Thank you for the support that it is on the bestseller list, that we were able to talk about the experience of being an immigrant and to make sure that Canadians understand the experience and the culture, Chinese culture. Now, I came from Hong Kong, but I grew up reading San Mao, Ba Xian Yong, grew up listening to Chai Kung, I don't know how to put it, Chai Ching, and watching Ho Hao Yan, the movie. So and grew up singing Ali San de Guliang. So in some ways I love Taiwan and Taipei. Lastly, I just want to thank you for showing what democracy is about. Taiwan got it, and it's amazing that quite a few years ago there's direct election. So it made all of us, even though I'm no longer living in Asia, make all of us very proud. And thank you for your organization for donating 40万元, donating the money to all the charities, because it's about giving also. It is about love. And thank you for sharing your wealth. So in this Year of the Horse, may we have lots of tourists and a lot of amazing economic opportunities. Thank you so much for inviting me to join you again once more time. And may I ask Alan, speaking about lots of tourists, special note for you.
Next, we'd like to invite Taiwan's son-in-law, the Deputy Mayor of Toronto, Norm Kelly, because Mr. Kelly's wife, beautiful wife, is from Taiwan.
让我们掌声欢迎我们的台湾女婿，当然也是我们目前的多伦多的副市长 Norm Kelly 先生上台为我们致辞，掌声欢迎他。
Well, Mr. President, members of TESTT's executive, distinguished guests, and Director General, welcome to Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's my very great pleasure to bring greetings from the Council of the City of Toronto and to extend to you all their best wishes for an enjoyable and successful event this evening. Now, I understand that we're going to be celebrating Valentine's Day, which has just passed, and the Chinese New Year, which has just passed, but I'm delighted to speak to both. For the former, Valentine's Day I want you to know that the first words I learned in Mandarin to express my feelings towards my wife, Charlotte Ding Pei Pei, were "Wa ai ni." And to the Chinese New Year, I'd like to wish you, on behalf of myself and my wife, to you and your families, prosperity, good health, and happiness in 2014, the year of the horse. 新年快乐，恭喜发财。And finally, to TESTT, I've known many of its leaders for almost as long as the organization has existed. They are all wonderful people, and I congratulate them, the presidents, the directors, the volunteers that have grown the organization over the past 21 years. Congratulations on your success, and I want to wish you all the very best in the years that lie ahead. And I want you to know that my door is always open to you, so that if you need any assistance of any sort, I'm pleased to offer that to you, not just as a councillor of the City of Toronto, but as its deputy mayor as well. Thank you for your time and your attention, and all the very best to all of you in the new year.
Thank you, Mr. Kelly. Next, we'd like to invite the member of provincial government, provincial parliament, Mr. Reza Moredi. Mr. Moredi is also the Minister of Research and Innovation.
让我们掌声欢迎列治文山省议员莫伟立先生，他同时呢也是我们研究及创新厅的厅长。让我们掌声欢迎他上台致辞。
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone, and ni hao, gong kei fai choi. Director General Wu, President of TESTT, my elected colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure and privilege to be here this evening to participate in this wonderful celebration, the celebration of Chinese New Year. I bring greetings from all my colleagues at the Ontario Legislature, in particular from the Honourable Kathleen Wynne, the Premier of Ontario, as we celebrate the Chinese New Year. I would like to extend again a most sincere and a warm welcome to Director General Wu, to Canada, to Ontario, to Toronto. I had the pleasure of meeting him yesterday. We had a long conversation in my office about the relationship, the expanding relationship between Taiwan and Ontario. And I had the pleasure of visiting Taiwan with my wife a couple of years ago, and was very much impressed by the progress Taiwan has made over the years in the area of economy, science, and technology. And I look forward for the expansion of Ontario's relationship with Taiwan in the years to come. You know, when I was thinking about the month of February, though, is the peak of winter in Ontario and Toronto. But it's an interesting month because, first of all, Chinese New Year occurs generally and mostly in February, though this year it occurred in January. And then February 14th is the Valentine's Day, which was yesterday. And today, February 15th, is Canada's Flag Day. That's the day we adopted our new flag. And of course, February 14th is my wife and I, our anniversary. We got married on February 14th. So, and she was born on February 6th, so that's another thing. So there are lots of things to celebrate in February, in the month of February, and it is, you know, the shortest month of the year as well. So I like February. So anyway, thank you very much, and enjoy the evening. Again, Gong Gei Fai Choi, Happy New Year. Look forward for further collaboration and cooperation between Taiwan and Ontario. Thank you. 谢谢.
Yeah, we just heard Mr. Minister say, Happy Chinese New Year, Dong Hei Fa Chai. But that's Cantonese version. For Mandarin version is 恭喜发财.
马上有钱。
Yeah, if you cannot tell the difference between Cantonese version and Mandarin version, you can ask your neighbors right now. Okay.
好，
Next, we would like to invite the mayor of Richmond Hill, Mr. Dave Barrow.
让我们掌声欢迎我们烈日文山的市长上台为我们致辞。
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here and bring you greetings from the town of Richmond Hill, and certainly Director General, Senator, happy anniversary. Members of Parliament, members of Provincial Parliament, and certainly my municipal colleagues, and I would like to acknowledge Councillor Godwin Chan, who has joined us here today, this evening. So, welcome, Godwin. Certainly, I want to wish you Happy New Year, the Year of the Horse. Certainly, acknowledge the 21st year that TESTT has been working in your community, but in all of our communities. And I want to thank you for the cultural and economic contributions that you've made to not only the town of Richmond Hill, but to the municipalities in York Region and the Greater Toronto Area. Certainly on this Chinese New Year, I would like to wish you, on behalf of all of us in Richmond Hill, peace, prosperity, health, and happiness. Thank you.
Yeah, today we have many community leaders and guests. Of course, we cannot invite them all of them come upstage to say something. Otherwise, our co-chairs, Philip and Jackie, they are going to spend another night together.
All right, okay, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, now we'd like to introduce other guests. So when you hear your name, please stand up. We will give you a warm welcome.
接下来呢，我们要来好好的介绍我们今天有很多与会的嘉宾，那么很难得，那么今天能够邀请他们来呢，真的是非常荣幸。
Okay. York Regional Councillor Mr. Gordon Ledden.
让我们掌声的欢迎约克区的议员 Mr. Gordon London。
York Regional Councillor Mr. Joe Lee.
让我们掌声欢迎约克区的议员李国贤先生。
Markham Councillor Mr. Alec Chu.
万景市的议员赵善江先生。
Richmond Hill Councillor Mr. Godwin Chan.
烈日文山市议员陈志辉先生。
Richmond Hill Councillor Mr. Castro Liu.
烈日文山市议员廖立辉先生。
Toronto Police Superintendent of Division 55 Mr. Peter Yuan.
多伦多第55分局警司袁直勉警司。
Taipei Economic and Culture Center Director Cindy Liu.
台北经济文化办事处文化主任刘慧芬女士。
Taiwan Trade Center Toronto Director Mr. Jeffrey Chu.
台湾贸易中心主任朱建才先生。
Taipei Economic and Culture Center Senior Secretary Mr. 庄信凯.
驻多伦多台北经济文化办事处庄信凯秘书。
Taiwan Tourism Bureau New York Mr. Thomas Chan.
台湾观光局驻纽约主任张维廷先生。
Commissioner of Overseas Community Affairs Council Republic of China Mr. Frank Yan.
侨务委员杨俊宏先生。
Chair Lady of Chinese Community Center of Ontario Miss Joanne Wong.
安省中华总会馆王珠娥主席。
全家华人联会荣誉执行主席陈炳丁先生。 Association of Chinese Coalition Entrepreneurs Association President Mr. Alan Kwon.
中国专业人士协会杨静女士。
President of CPAC Miss Margaret Yan. Taiwan Merchants Association of Taiwan 新明山。
多伦多台湾商会新明山会长。
Richmond Hill Markham Chinese Business Association President 何邓小仙。
烈日文山市万景市华商会何邓小仙会长。
Global Federation of Chinese Business Women Toronto Branch President Maggie Lin.
世界工商妇女会 Maggie Lin 女士。
华侨协会总会多伦多分会会长麦景洪先生。
国泰狮子会会长 Mr. Tony Huang。
Editor-in-Chief of World Journal, Sim Mo.
世界日报总编辑牟善福先生，
Publisher of CCN Media Inc., Mr. Herbert Moon.
加拿大商报发行人门宗伟先生，
Cantonese news producer of Omni TV, Miss Josephine Au.
Omni TV 粤语新闻总监 Miss Josephine Au，
Omni TV Mandarin news producer, Miss Jenny Hu.
Omni TV 国语新闻总监 Miss Jenny Hu，
Deputy General Manager of Fairchild Radio, Miss Jennifer Low.
加拿大中文电台副总经理罗觉辉女士。
Last but by no means least, 中国新闻社加拿大分社社长徐长安先生。
掌声欢迎，谢谢他们今天的莅临。
Okay, I noticed that our soup has been served. So I would like to know, how's the food today?
So far so good 。
Okay, tonight we have something for everybody. We have food, we have music, we have performances, we have prizes, of course.
对了，那么今天呢，我相信大家呢在享用晚餐的同时，也看到我们台上呢准备了很多的礼物要送给所有的嘉宾。
And of course, tonight we have silent auction.
没错，那么今天呢，我们还有这个静态的拍卖，那么会进行到10点半。
And the silent auction, you can use your credit card.
但是我们今天晚上的特色，你还可以呢，没有带现金没有关系，你会准备你的信用卡呢，就可以来参加我们的慈善拍卖。
And the credit card service is sponsored by Moneris.
谢谢 Moneris 为我们提供赞助我们这一次信用卡的服务。
As I said tonight, we hope we have something for everybody. For example, our raffle prize, the biggest one is 15,000 Visa credit card.
对了，我们今天呢，我
Not
们
credit card, I'm sorry, certificate.
礼品卡是由我们的 Visa 我们提供的，那么是1500元的价值。
And Eva Air, they provide
Toronto to
yeah,
Taipei
they have a ticket for Toronto to Taipei.
return tickets。
Yeah.
对，我们的来回机票呢是由我们长荣航空我们赞助的多伦多跟台北的来回机票一张。
Now, everybody, you can have your table prize. So please just pick a number from the envelope on your table.
那么现在呢，我们要来开始公布我们1号到10号呢，我们的桌上呢准备了 table prize。那么希望大家能够从已经帮你们准备好的信封里面，大家轮流抽出号码，由1号到10号，每一个人呢手上先抽出您自己的号码。
And our co-chair, Philip Chong, reminded me to tell everybody, when you pick the number, could you please put $10 back? Put $10 back inside the envelope.
OK， 我相信 Philip 会很开心，但是这个是心意嘛。首先呢，我们先来揭开1号的这个号码呢，您将会获得由 Brita 公司为我们提供的礼品。1号是来自 Brita 公司提供的礼品，谢谢。
Please listen carefully. The number one, table prize number one is provided by Brita.
那么抽中2号的朋友呢，您就可以领回去由 Greenfield Golf 为我们提供的这个奖品，谢谢。
Table prize number two is sponsored by Greenfield Golf.
接下来3号的话呢，3号的朋友您将可以带回去心满意足为我们提供的桌上的礼品。
Prize number three is 心满意足. If you don't know what it is, just ask your neighbors.
接下来呢，4号的这个奖品呢是由我们的袁旭元来提供，谢谢。
Number four, 袁旭元. I guess it's a restaurant. Sounds
Yes.
like a restaurant.
接下来5号呢是 Maylink International Inc. 所为我们提供的奖品，谢谢。
Number five is Maylink International Inc. Probably something to do with cosmetics. Yeah.
6号呢，我们要谢谢鼎泰丰上海小吃为我们提供的奖品。
Number six is Din Tai Fung Restaurant.
7号呢是 Unicorn Enterprise Corporation 为我们提供的奖品，谢谢。
Number seven is Unicorn Enterprise Corporation.
8号的奖品呢是 Naruko 为我们提供的奖品，谢谢。
Number eight, Naruko.
9号呢是谢谢六福为我们提供的奖品，谢谢。
Number nine is sponsored by Liu Fu.
Number 10 10号呢，也就是我们今天呢可以看到桌上很漂亮的我们的 centerpiece。
Yeah, for number.
为大家准备的应该是兰花一盆，是吗？
Yeah, the number 10 prize is the centerpiece of your table.
记得把我们的这个 centerpiece 呢，由10号抽中的朋友带回去，谢谢。
Okay, now it's time for the first round of raffle sale. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, tonight we have very, very big prizes. For example, we have a round-trip ticket, Toronto, Taipei, and we have $1,500 visa certificate. For the raffle tickets, $5 you can get one, $20 7, and $50 you can get. Depends how long your arms are, right?
对了，我们今天呢要卖出的我们的这个 raffle ticket 呢，5块钱的话呢是拿1张，那么如果呢您是掏出20块钱，可以拿到7张票。当然呢，如果呢你要请这个男士手啊比较长的话呢，展开他的双臂呢，就可以拿到双臂长的这个 raffle ticket 呢是50块钱。
So not only open your arms, but also open up your pocket, right? Your
Open your
wallet.
heart.
Yeah, your heart. That's most important. Okay, right now we're going to have a 10-minute break.
对，那么这个时候呢，请大家享用晚餐，那么开始我们今晚的盛会。
Okay, enjoy your dinner.